Then my honey come back. Sometime I'm on a red back jack. Sometime I get a hump in my back. Sometime I'm going over here. Sometime then my honey come back. Sometime I'm on a red back jack. Sometime I get a hump in my back. Sometime I'm going over here. Sometime then my honey come back. Sometime I'm on a red back jack. Sometime I get a hump in my back. Sometime I'm going over here. Sometime then my honey come back. Sometime I'm on a red back jack. Sometime I get a hump in my back. Sometime I'm going over here.
Hello, it's R&B Radio Show. I'm Rena Ezra with Rene's Bean Ezra,
Yo.
and we've got a lot of hot, juicy stuff for you. It is just a recorded session, but again, you guys are listening in, and when on the toilet or in
I wonder
your
if we have any
bed,
toilet listeners.
just with your laptop, your
At
phone,
work, on the West
on
Coast, on the
wherever
East
you can get
Coast,
YouTube and you get access to our channel,
in
and
the
you have Wi-Fi.
Midwest,
And you're like on
in
the
the
floor,
middle of the
in a
desert.
basement.
I've heard
on the
that there
roof,
is reception in the Grand
in
Canyon.
the desert, oh, the Grand
In
Canyon.
the Grand Canyon. So
I am not surprised by
if
that.
that's where
I
you're
think there
listening
should
from,
be.
hey.
Is it Wi-Fi hotspot? Grand Canyon's Wi-Fi
I
hotspot.
don't know what kind of hot spot it was, but there
It's
was
pretty
reception.
hot. It's Grand Canyon. It's a pretty hot spot.
Pretty hot spot.
Yeah, get the juiciness right there. So we got some random music for you guys. I'm gonna play
Random.
a few of our acoustic songs left over from last time because they are rockin' songs, and
Rocking and rolling.
that's right. But we don't have any rock and roll for you today. We just
Nope.
have a lot of indie alternative
Yep.
awesomeness.
You know, there are so many singers, songwriters, mini groups on YouTube. If you go, I was listening to acoustic the other day actually, and there are these 3 girls who just mash up. They do acoustic mashups, and one of them's a sick guitar player, but just acoustic. You see them, and then they sing together, and they have really beautiful voices. And then
They harmonize.
yeah, and then at the
Oh.
end they go, "Hey, subscribe and like us on this, blah blah blah." And I just feel like there are hundreds
Yeah.
of them out there, and they're just
Any of them have like playlists on Spotify or anything? Make any
yeah,
music
like
of their
a
own? Yeah.
whole. We'll play a couple for you guys.
Oh,
A
they got
couple
some
that I
covers.
really-
They do
yeah.
some covers.
Yeah,
Oh,
for a
oh.
lot, but they take 2 or 3 songs and they weave them together, and they have really pretty voices. But
That's great.
It just makes you think that. I'm sure they have regular day jobs, so it'd be really cool to be like, "Hey, I saw you on YouTube." But I mean, then again, when we ran into Colony House, and I'm like, "All I did was listen to you on Spotify, and now I'm touching you on your shoulder."
That's true. You
yeah,
did.
so
You did
just- I
touch the
went up
drummer's
and
back,
I
and then
just-
he touched you back on the arm,
I'm
and then you
like,
guys hugged. It was a great
yeah,
embrace.
it was awesome. Like I
clearly-
just, I mean,
he
he's
read,
standing right in
yeah.
front of me. The only connection we've ever had
Yeah.
is over sound waves through something called Spotify,
It's over
and then
music.
he was right in
It's
front of
over
me.
sound waves.
So yeah,
very
you
deep.
gotta wonder that there are hundreds of them out there, and all they're doing is all they can do, honestly, right now, unless one of them explodes, which is
It hits
kind
a
of
record
rare.
deal. Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
is just do a hobby over YouTube and
Yeah, even if they
SoundClouds and
just do it
stuff
for
like that.
themselves, or it's fun,
It's
or you just
just
love it
interesting
and
to
enjoy
see.
it, and you got talents.
Yeah.
Spread it around.
Spread.
So as long as it's not herpes, spread it
Smear.
around.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, no, it's
Smear,
great
men
stuff.
Smear.
It's great stuff. Gotta love that movie, Birdcage. It's great stuff, and we're definitely ones where, hey, I like being a groupie. I'll admit it. If people have some songs,
These are
even if
fun.
they're regular folk, and you just meet them during the day, be like, you know what? I listen to your piece of music, and you're an artist. This is great.
Yeah, and I
Or like,
support
hey, I
you.
saw your photography, or hey, I saw you did this painting, or hey, I saw you perform in this play. I don't care if you're an average.
Yeah.
Like, these
So
people are
it's-
the ones who are special.
They are.
That I'd be more interested in that because I have
but
a
there are
connection
just
with you,
so
or if I know
many of
you.
them all over the place. It's crazy. To
Well,
think.
because people are amazing. If that's
and
what you
they're
can
also
take.
not amazing at the same time.
Yeah, but I like the more
Sometimes
positive
people
aspect
suck.
of it. People suck. But
You're
hopefully
just trying to make it look African culture sucks.
2 movie references, 2 movie quotes just in the span of 2 minutes.
You
What's
see that?
going
Just
on
they're
here?
all over the place.
You're all over the place.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us, R&B Radio Show, on a Monday. It is November 13th. Monday the 13th. Does that mean anything? No.
No.
So we have, I'll tell you what means something. Today, November 13th, is Caregiver Appreciation Day.
Oh, appreciate your caregivers, guys.
I
They don't get
appreciate-
enough appreciation.
Yeah, appreciate yourself if you care for your... If you care for yourself, if
care
you're your
or
own
give.
caregiver. Yeah, if you do either of those things / both, appreciate it. National Indian Pudding Day.
Indian pudding.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've never made.
difference?
We've never made Indian.
You don't even know
pudding.
the pudding between. You don't know the difference between Indian pudding and just regular pudding?
No, I don't get it. It's made by Native Americans. That's what I mean.
I guess
Obviously,
I
here
could
they have
guess
they have the
that.
history here.
Interesting.
But I don't. Like, it
You
can
know,
be
people
many kinds of pudding.
people
Chocolate.
underestimate
vanilla.
a good bowl of bangin' pudding.
I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't
underestimate it?
underestimate it at all.
That's
Beena,
good.
So
Do you overestimate it? or you
no, I
try
don't
to-
do that. I
okay,
I
you just-
estimate it. I have an even balance of estimation for pudding. So there you go. World Kindness Day. That's my favorite. World Kindness Day.
Why?
That's
You
today,
don't
people.
celebrate it on a normal day.
I
Why
like
is
seeing
it
other
your
people
favorite?
celebrate it
You are a
toward
terrible
me.
person.
No, kindness
Unbelievable.
spread that all around. As Ellen DeGeneres says, be
Yeah,
kind to one
something
another.
Rena does in
Be
practice.
kind to one another. She always signs off her shows like that. It's great. Great stuff. So we also have some articles, some other, fun stuff in store, as we always do. But thanks for starting off your week with us. And we will send you the link, any other info you want on our YouTube channel. Get these awesome sessions. And it's just so nice to hear when people actually tune in. When they're like, yeah, I actually reserve time because I can't do it because I work during that time.
Yeah, and they keep
so
up with
I
it.
actually keep up and watch,
Yeah.
and listen to the recordings. And I actually go on your channel. I'm like, oh,
We do
you
appreciate
melt
that.
my heart.
We
You
do
melt my heart.
appreciate that. See, we're making full circles.
Yeah,
with
we
this
had, and we
appreciation
also
thing.
hope you guys had a wonderful weekend.
Yeah.
We had a pretty
I had a
pleasant.
productive
we did,
weekend.
we did.
went to any of the locals around New Jersey or northern New Jersey, I guess it counts. There's a cool coffee.
We went to Walmart. Oh, you're talking about fine grinding.
Really, even no one wants to hear that we've gone to Walmart.
I was like, where else did we go?
But
in
anyway,
Maine?
yeah, Walmart has great deals. It's also another thing
Side
that's
note.
underestimated. So we went
I
to
estimate Walmart. I don't over or
went
under. That's also
to a coffee bar called The Grind, right? Is
The
that what-
Fine Grind.
Oh, Fine Grind in
Mhm.
Wayne, and it's kind of cool. They have an open mic, but that guy was scheduled, right? And then
They
have
do.
open
They have
mic
performances
after.
scheduled,
Yeah.
actual performances earlier on, and then open mic at a certain time. I think
Yeah.
7:30.
So it's 7:30 to 9:30 or something like that. We went on a Sunday night. I think they're a little
Yeah,
over.
they got a schedule.
but it's
of
really
stuff,
cool.
yeah.
It's kind of like a hip
It's definitely a hipster
Starbucks.
place. Yeah.
Like a hipster
I bet they get a bunch of
Starbucks.
college students coming in.
Yeah, and they do
from
because
Willie
William
P.
Patterson is
Mhm.
right there. So, but anyway, if you're ever in that area, you live near there or whatever, go check it out. They have I had a pumpkin spice tea just to see, how
Chai
different.
tea.
Yeah, just
Such a
to see.
stay-at-home drink. You
No,
do.
I wanted to see how different it
Oh,
was.
I'm
and if
gonna
they
try
did
this chai tea. All you
Why
drink
do I
now.
turn Southern,
all you
though?
drink now
Why
are chai
do I
teas.
turn Southern?
Chai
Riddle me
teas.
that.
And it should be pronounced kai.
Yeah, well, you know what
Oh, it's
Rena had?
chai.
She had a drink called That's What She Said. Why did you
Yes.
have that drink?
It was really big. That's what she
Merely-
said.
merely-
No, the mug was really large though.
Merely for the name, but anyway,
Yeah, I
that
did. It
tasted
had 2
good
shots
too.
of espresso.
Yeah.
Espresso. It expressed itself as well. And whipped cream. It was delicious. I couldn't finish.
Yeah.
It was huge though. And then
No,
our
they have
dessert,
some
the
really
lava cake.
good
That's,
eats.
yeah, they
some
really do.
good desserts,
Nice
and it's
desserts,
just a
yeah.
really nice, cool vibe. Some really cool artwork on the walls. So go check it out if you're
Their
in that
paintings
area.
are very, very
Cool place
lovely.
to
for
take
sure.
take someone on a first
Talk about
date,
talent.
chill with your friends, do your homework.
Yeah, what else do we do? Do we do anything else special? I mean, obviously we're gearing up for
weekend.
Thanksgiving,
Gearing
which
up
is
for
already
Thanksgivs.
next week.
Yeah, isn't that-
Unbelievable.
That's nuts. Can you believe we're closing?
No,
up
I said
shop?
unbelievable. That's why I said literally couldn't. That's
I don't know.
the
I'm
un
just,
part.
okay, I'm repeating your
Right,
thought,
yeah.
but to think that we're closing up our bachelor degree days in just like
I'm a bachelorette.
No, that's not what I mean. In just I don't know, less than a month it is now.
Yeah, it is
It's
less than a month.
crazy to
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about it.
Because you take out Thanksgiving break also. Some of the courses you have is not every day. Your schedule's it's
Yeah.
not even. It
That
seems-
does mean
this
also
semester was super short. Super
that
short.
yeah, it flew by. That also means we're closing up shop for R&B radio
No,
show.
no.
We have to get you guys prepared now so we don't drop it on you like a
No.
bomb.
I know. We should have started day 1 of this semester.
Yeah,
Hey,
just
we're
be
gonna
like,
end
"Hey, guys,
soon.
no, but that's a little too depressing. But we want you to get warm up to the idea.
It
Who
sucks
knows,
because
we
we
might
have.
be back in the future.
You know what? We could post just a bunch of live recorded. So they have YouTube for
Could
that.
buy our
Obviously.
own equipment.
Yeah.
Probably be more reliable than whatever's going on this year.
I don't know. Does Montclair University have a radio studio?
we'll
Bina?
see
I'll
what
go over there.
happens. I
You're
don't
gonna do
know.
that for your teaching degree, education.
We could
We-
run all over.
We
the
could
New
check out that
Jersey.
studio. R&B's just moved to a different location. That's all.
Who's that girl? Oh, she's with me. Don't worry about her.
Don't worry. Don't ask questions.
She doesn't go here.
Hey, but I would, we would still carry on, or we could do YouTube Live. We could do
Carry
recorded
on my
sessions
wayward
there.
yeah.
And it's I don't know, a little stinkerooning because we got a bunch of new members this semester. And it's
Yeah.
like they just got a piece of it, man.
I know they weren't on for the entire ride, but got to keep it
But all our past shows
flowing
are on
and
there.
going. Speaking of flowing and going, segue.
Oh, yeah, nice announcement right there. All right. I'll give you some. This is Mexican Fender by Weezer, none other than Weezer. Gotta love that one. R&B. We will be back. Stay tuned.
Met her at a guitar shop on Santa Monica and 7th Street. The salesman tried to get my attention to sell me a Mexican Fender. She came to get her 10,000 steps and hang out with her boyfriends. But I was only trying to get to know her, so I took her out to the ocean. It was hot, 100 degrees, but she only went in up to her knees. She didn't want to take off her jeans, cause that would be insane. My summer love, my summer love. Oh, she loves me, she loves me, she loves me not. Oh, she loves me, she loves me, she loves me not. Bachelor's degree in physics and a job in computer programming. It's pretty cool for a singer in a band, so I knew we would end up jamming. Later that night we went to a gig and she asked for some advice. What do you do with your hands when you're singing? Do you just hold on to the mic? It was hot, 100 degrees, and the trash show flowed out on the street. The heartbreak DJ stepped to me, but I just couldn't get enough of my summer love. My summer love. Oh, she loves me, she loves me, she loves me not. Oh, she loves me, she loves me, she loves me not. Gonna fly so high to a place that we have never seen. Ever since you came
36 long. What is my color? A little tight in the shoulder, but your nose still fit me good. I wear a 36 long. What is my color? A little tight in the shoulder, but your nose still fit me good. Anyone can see we're a perfect match. An innocent boy and a psychopath. A week's worth of dating and you talk about moving in.
I talk about moving too fast.
My mom disapproved and my friends would say to break the girl's heart, but I'm too afraid. Her clickbait body was a tractor beat. She was a Tesla Model S with the ludicrous speed. The sex was good, but we always fight. I try to leave you sorry ass, but end up spending the night. Your sweetness, my weakness, you're mean though ingenious. Nothing can come between us. Have you seen us? I've lost it, you're toxic. I botched this, I'm nauseous. Man, I gotta be out of my mind. Be going crazy, 'cause it doesn't faze me. Yeah, the way you treat me so bad, I must be out of my brain. Hallucinating, though it doesn't faze me. Yeah, the way you treat me so bad, I must be out of my mind. Free at last, I'm free at last. Something I'll never say is I'm free at last. She ain't around so I can vent and get it off my chest.
So here we go, 3, 2, 1.
And you super pessimistic, XBL narcissistic. You and Mary Poppins, you be super going out of business. Cause my witness, you got a Honda Civic, cause your backseat driving my life. I just wanna sleep my life away. I must be out of my mind. Be going crazy, 'cause it doesn't faze me. Yeah, the way you treat me so bad, I must be out of my brain. Hallucinating, though it doesn't faze me. Yeah, the way you treat me so bad, 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 bad. I'm freaking out, a panic attack, and yeah, I mentally had it. Now my living room's padded. I'm a sadist, I'm addicted to this heroin. You're Tanya Harding and I'm your Nancy Kerrigan. As Floyd Braun, I just wanted serenity, but you had to go testing me, give me suicide tendencies. Your little games, your little games. You trick me into staying, your blade is getting lame. From texting your sweet things to tracking your calls. Go from smacking your ass to punching holes in the walls. Go from sending me fire news to eyeing up other dudes. From picking a favorite song to playlist to breaking tunes. We started so high, now I can't hardly breathe. Go from weak in the knees to weak I can't leave. You called it, it's all my fault, this I know. Guess I'm better on dead side than being alone. I just wanna sleep my life away. Oh, I must be out of my mind. Be going crazy, 'cause it doesn't faze me. Yeah, the way you treat me so bad, I must be out of my brain. Hallucinating, though it doesn't faze me. Yeah, the way you treat me so bad, I must be out of my mind. Yeah.
Straight Jacket, Theory of a Dead Man, Wake Up Call on R&B. You're back. And before that, we had a song, All Falls Down, featuring Noah Cyrus. No, not Miley Cyrus. Noah Cyrus and Digital Farm Animals. Fun fact about Miley Cyrus, she is the same person as Hannah Montana, which
What?
our father didn't know.
Learned over the weekend.
Just yesterday, he was talking to Axie, my younger bro, and having this conversation with him. I can hear him from the other room, and he's like, first of all, he calls her Millie. He called her Millie Cyrus. He's like Millie, and Axe is like Miley Cyrus, and he's like Millie Cyrus and Hannah Montana are the same person. And they're talking about, and Axe is trying to explain to him how they're not two different people, and there was a show, and blah, blah, and Axe is trying his hardest to give him the backstory and everything, some explanation. And yeah, I don't know.
How do you not know that?
Pretty sure Dad wasn't living under a rock, but
That's just typical 2000s.
typical old age.
You know.
Fun
Phyllis
facts. She
commented.
knows Miley Cyrus.
No, she
And Hannah
commented
Montana
on that Facebook post because I posted on
Yeah, yeah,
Facebook
yeah.
because I thought it was funny.
Mhm.
And she goes, "I didn't know that either. I guess it's the age."
I love that.
Oh, yeah.
all
What
the
are you supposed to
older.
say-
They're
what are
not
you supposed to
old.
say
They're
to
the
them?
older. No,
They're not-
Aunt
they
Phyllis
just-
is Aunt Phyllis is vibrant, young, and full of life. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
I guess you just not
They're
in
just
that
not
time
aware.
period.
They're
You're just
they're
not
just-
aware. There's nothing to be ashamed
It
of.
just went over their head during that whole time.
It's so funny.
Yeah, so that was an interesting thing. And then another thing being, you know how I was talking to you about anxiety. I was, that I feel like I've had more anxiety this semester than any other semester in my college
Uh-huh.
career.
Yeah,
Kind of insane because,
Mhm.
it's narrowing down. You
Sure.
get ready to be adult, get out of
Oh,
the
yeah.
school bubble.
totally.
just keep it going. So then I look at my phone, right? And we had this conversation past shows before. I think with Kivon was on the show, but we were talking about how your technological devices listen to what you say, and you don't even have to search anything, and there'll be articles about it on your phone, laptop, internet, whatever. And we were talking about and this was before we went to sleep. I was in bed already. My phone was plugged in the charger. I was all the way at the top bunk, and I was talking about all my anxiety. I looked at my phone this morning, and Groupon, and why Groupon, I don't know, but it had Groupon for anti-anxiety pills. I was like, what is going on, Groupon?
Oh my
Groupon,
god!
what are you doing?
That's not okay, Google.
So it made me more anxious. When I watched that appear on my phone this morning, I got even more anxiety. So that was great.
I can't
it's
believe
just-
it basically listen.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
You know
I mean,
what's
it's nice someone
funny?
listens to my conversations,
Oh,
but still.
You know what's funny though is that
Still.
it's almost like Google's that one friend that I'm trying to help. I'm here for you,
Right.
and then it's like, no, Google, you're being creepy.
Yeah, stop being so
Just
clingy.
be yourself, okay? Like
Just be yourself. Don't try so hard.
it's just crazy.
I know.
Oh my god, that really is.
I know. But it is kind of strange though, because you've always been stressed and worried and everything about school, but this semester has hit me differently, hit me hard. I mean, true, I have more of a lack of motivation because we're done in December. Don't get me
Newfound
wrong.
Lack of motivation.
Major senioritis, but I'm ready to just get this over with, tackle these obstacles. I'm gonna miss it, of course, the interaction with my fellow college buddies.
You know what I'm gonna miss? I'm gonna
the
miss.
show.
I'm gonna
Bunch
I'm
of
gonna
things, maybe not the content of the classes too much.
I'm gonna miss I think the layout.
The
because,
atmosphere?
No, definitely
No.
not the atmosphere.
No,
No, the layout. You won't have this sort of
the schedule.
lifestyle
Oh yeah.
really ever again.
That you're able to go to the
only in
gym
college. Yeah, you can kind of
3
set
days a
your
week
own
and then
schedule, and then you go to
ridiculous.
class, and then
Yeah.
a couple of hours you can kind of do your homework, or
Very
you go
true.
meet up with somebody, or you go meet a professor, and you walk around, and you stay over. You don't stay over. Like it's just. It's a cool, flexible, and open-ended schedule.
Mm.
And then when we switch into our actual adult daily lives, when we actually get a job, it's going to be something more set that you work from this time to this time, and you get a couple hours after. It's never going to be this free-flowing. So,
I mean, you'll still have all your summers off. So
well, yeah, I can't speak for the whole world.
what are we gonna say about that? Also, my favorite, Leonardo DiCaprio, was 43. He had his birthday. He still looks like he's in his 40s. I think he looks about that age. They had whole, celebrity filled bash, but man, toppling news, like one after the other. Everything's falling like a house of cards, pun intended. The whole thing with Weinstein, like we've discussed earlier. Then boom, Kevin Spacey accused of sexual harassment, and
Yeah,
still going
he's been
on.
hit hard.
Still going on. Yeah, his agent dropped him. Netflix dropped House of Cards, which kind of stunk because Robin Wright was just getting her character was just getting the juicy bits and everything. And
Yeah.
she's, amazing in that show from season 1 anyway. I personally think it should have ended earlier, but because it just you don't want to wring it dry. Like keep that show ended on a high note. It was one season was kind of when it was just about their marriage. If whoever follows the show knows what I'm talking about. I don't know, for me it was a little bit dull, but this past season I thought was hit it out of the ballpark, and then Netflix doesn't want to bring it back and blah blah, or at least they're not going to include him. And Kevin Spacey was executive producer of the show. But it all matters for, are you making enough money or not? And apparently House of Cards was a very expensive show for Netflix to supply for. So there you go. It's just timing of events, guys. Why is all this information coming out now? You've had Dustin Hoffman accused. Obviously the whole thing with Louis C.K., which is now the, big hot piece over every website on the face of this earth. And he was dropped from, I think, Secret Life of Pets 2 or something. He had a film coming out.
Oh, wow.
A bunch of, but all, in the entertainment industry, any other piece or any other project they were attached to, they completely took him out of it. So, probably hard for, him to get back in. But, I don't know. They're getting what they deserve. It's karma. It's coming to you. It's going to. And then George H.W. Bush accused of groping a teenager. The sixth allegation against him. It's like, man.
Although I don't know why
that guy's on his way out.
I don't know why we should be surprised though, because
abuse of power.
No, I'm just saying that now more than ever, apparently it's okay when politics mixes with media, and when politics. I mean, Trump, whether you like him or not, he got away with a lot of things.
Oh yeah,
and
then we
that
made him
department,
president,
and he's the top. Yeah. And that just, I feel like that's kind of stuff just didn't fly, or maybe not to the extent as it does today. So I don't know. I don't think I'm surprised that like people even in politics would even stoop that low. It's just the way things are running right now. It just seems to become so much more common,
right?
And disgustingly so.
Right. But now it's everyone's like walking on broken glass though. And for the actresses or anybody, any female reporter, anyone, it could be any job occupation actually. Everyone just, celebrities are now the face of this whole thing. But it happens to, how many people who have regular jobs and don't have to be an actress or a singer or whatever in the entertainment industry are sexually harassed. Yeah. Like, it's not, they're not the only special case that, oh no, these poor, women, this is that. But I get it. You're in a difficult position because the dude with a lot of power and your career's on the line. And that's why a lot of, the publicists or whatever say, oh, hush up about it. Don't talk about it. Don't worry. Oh, that's just him being him. Or that's just, and they sweep it under the rug. Unfortunately, I think it's just going to be swept under the rug. Wait a couple of decades. Another thing will explode out about sexual harassment, more people being accused. I mean, I definitely like the people that are being outed now. That's for sure. I like shaking that tree. I do. I think it gets us to certain places, moving forward. And sometimes this stuff has to happen in order for the next step to come. But yeah, they had even Ali Raisman, the USA Olympic medalist. Apparently the USA doctor Larry Nassar,
I heard about that too.
Right? I just read that on Yahoo, and apparently it was abusing members on the team for a while. Started when she was 15. It's like, oh my God! Everywhere we look, I don't want to go outside.
I just want to stay inside. That's it. We've canceled going outside. We're gonna stay inside for the rest. No, I'm kidding.
It's outrageous and depressing and infuriating. Yeah, Jesus, I can't even speak. It's frustrating. Let's go with that.
You tried it a couple times. You're like, come on, brain. I know you can do it. I can count on you.
Even if I'm trying to make a serious point.
Never count on
your
brain, Rena.
It's disappointing that all this stuff, it goes beyond it, where this misconduct and assault is coming out right and left. But I love how they had one thing on Yahoo, an article with Bina, now you watch Game of Thrones, so you know who the
I'm very at the beginning, and I'm
you really
starting
are
from the bottom.
But Lena Headley, or Headley, I don't know how to pronounce that name.
It's pronounced Headley. Just kidding.
I don't know how you pronounce it. Heedy. Is it?
No, I was making a reference.
No, I know, but I'm just looking up the spelling because I wasn't sure. Anyway, she's the British actress who obviously everybody knows now. It was in Game of Thrones. I don't know. We saw a film a while back with her in it though, with also Norman Reedus. I'm getting sidetracked.
Wow.
But I'm just saying, I've been a fan of hers. It wasn't just Game of Thrones, okay? So I knew her before then. But we know she plays Cersei on Game of Thrones, and she comes out with a fantastic Twitter slap, basically like bitch slap to Louis C.K. And it was beautiful. Did you see it?
No, I'm
trying to find it because I really want to read her direct.
You're so into it. You're like, it was beautiful.
But it was literally as fierce as something Cersei Lannister would say. Like, it was just fantastic. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I was like, wow, it seems so much like her character just came to life. She was just super just raw and aggressive in that tweet, and totally like didn't give a shit, and was just like, this is what I think about the situation, and done. And it was fantastic. Anyway, you could chit-chat Bean while I try and find this.
All right. Well, actually, I had some kind of enlightening in the mood booster kind of way. That
I like
yeah,
those mood
since we're
boosters.
kinda
Yeah,
a
we should have
little
made
bit-
a segment called Mood Booster.
another one of Rena's
sound
strengths, mood boosting. I just figured since we're talking about kind of downing kind type of stuff, I just came across something on BuzzFeed saying there's finally a hijab wearing Barbie, and it's based on an Olympian. And I just got so excited because you never hear of that. First back a couple of years ago, I think, that they were talking about how the traditional Barbie is tall, basically white. I don't think there were any other shades of Barbie. Thin, just perfect hips, perfect midsection, all these things, like the perfect Barbie, perfect long hair, beautiful symmetrical features, whatever.
Oh,
and
I
then-
found it. Can I quick read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, she put, Louis C.K., the words you wrote are a shit show of narcissistic cock soup. And then she put, he didn't apologize, full stop. He wrote some stuff and he thought would make people still think he's funny. He ain't. And boom, she shut him down. Like
shut him down.
You have these other stars who go on Twitter and voice their opinions and everything, but I just thought the first one was really phrased very nicely. Anyway, you can continue now. I saw women wearing hijabs though. They had ones from I think she was from Iran, and they've had other Palestinians and people from Pakistan. But on
what do you mean, as a Barbie?
No, not on Barbie. But I'm saying like the hijab though. They're now, you see them on TV shows. We're watching Project Runway, and
oh yeah, she's
she's a fantastic,
amazing,
fantastic stylist.
The
Like,
most
oh my god,
innovative styling I've ever seen. Like
yeah.
stuff you haven't seen before. She has such a great eye.
She's trying, because she's
so-
basically revolutionizing fashion and
Yeah,
designing
yeah.
for the modest woman, and it was, oh my god, she just did a fantastic job. But on a baking show, the holiday baking show the other day, they had like a 20-year-old girl who had a hijab. Not like it makes a difference, she's a person just like everybody else, but I just love how they come out with like their own awesome stuff, and you're like, wow, it's like super cool.
Yeah. So, but
Good, it's about time.
I was gonna.
They couldn't
ask
make
a
a
question.
Jew
No,
Barbie
but
doll.
Let me just give some.
They never make a Jew Barbie doll.
Some.
Does Ken have a yarmulke?
Rena, you're rambling. Jeez.
Does Ken have a yarmulke? I'm just
No,
asking.
Ken does not have a yarmulke. We're starting with
Alright.
Barbie first. But just to
Great.
give you some background, there's a woman Rena and I were just talking about on Project Runway, and she is the first, right? I haven't ever.
I
seen.
haven't seen any other
Yeah.
season.
So she's.
Where is she from?
This is not the girl on Project Runway. This is the Olympian. But since your brain works so
Oh, I thought
scattered,
you were
like I'm
talking
trying
about-
to finish conversations and then move on.
I thought you were talking about the girl on Project Runway.
Yeah, the girl on Project
Oh
Runway.
yeah, so I'm asking, where is
So-
she from?
I don't know where she's from.
Okay,
So
I'll find out.
Okay, wonderful. Maybe I can take a breath before you interrupt me again. So this woman on Project Runway just has an amazing eye, great
Ayana.
talent, and
That's her name.
oh, okay,
Ayana.
I didn't know her name.
Not yet.
And she, is the first woman to wear a hijab on the show and just bring that kind of different background to it. And she just, and that's, we were talking about too, that's how you kind of create diversity
Mhm.
and, push away racism and things like that. When you kind of say like they're all on the same level. She's just as talented, if not even more talented than a lot of people on her level, and there's nothing wrong with that. And she's allowed to, and does a really good job shining. And it was kind of like when the show wants to push someone to be out there and be like, look, we're equality, look at this, instead of just actually letting someone have the ability to show that, because she clearly can. Because a couple of years back, they had a plus size not model, they had a plus size designer who actually was really talented. Like throughout the entire season, I didn't mind her stuff. I thought she had a good eye also, but her final collection were way too many colors. They didn't flatter the models, and they made her win just
I
so
feel
it
like because
seemed
she was
like
token big
yeah,
girl.
just so it seemed like they could put out their look like plus
She
size
made the
models, this and that.
exactly.
And it's like,
she
no,
made,
if she earned it, then she should have won. But she didn't. She didn't shine above
she made
everybody
all her
else.
plus size models
Yeah.
look like cupcakes. Like it was not flattering.
Yeah, it's not flattering at all. But they just chose her because she would have signified something. So it's the same thing with
The
this girl.
first
But
there's a lot of
anyway,
firsts for Project Runway. They have
Yeah.
their first different sizes of models. You'll have medium, skinny.
Right.
They have plus size, and they're gorgeous women that are up there. The curves they have, should be showing them off. No, they're good. No, they're great. They really are when they shut their runway. And the designers they have, great, a lot of variety. So it's great. It's fantastic.
Okay, so this woman, I'm gonna take a crack at her name, Ibtihaj Muhammad. She was actually born in Maplewood, New Jersey. Isn't that something? So
New
she's
Jersey?
she's
She's a Jersey.
yeah.
Get over here.
So she is American.
Yeah,
She's best
that
known
would
for
make
being the
sense.
first Muslim American woman to wear a hijab while competing for the United States in the Olympics. She's a fencer.
Wait. Oh, okay. Fencing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if it was swimming, that'd be.
No, come on, really, seriously. So I just thought it was so exciting because they made a lookalike for her, and they
That's
made this
dope.
little Barbie with a hijab and with
I want to see. That's. I love that.
this little fencing costume and everything, holding the helmet, holding the saber, and it's just, I don't know, I just think it's
I love
awesome.
fencing.
And I just think that we need to be more realistic than being like, look, girls, if you want to be cool, you have to look like this plastic tall thin thing.
Yeah, they should all be different because
yeah.
everyone's different.
So I
That's
just thought
awesome.
that
That's
was a
awesome.
happy
though.
cute note.
I wish there was a doll made after me. I would buy it.
What?
You wouldn't? You wouldn't buy a doll after me, Bina?
I mean,
Rena the
sure.
doll, whatever
yeah,
they
I
would
think
call
I
it. Be
would.
Rena
Would you
Ezra,
talk
whatever.
though?
Oh, if I had the string in my back, yeah, I would totally
Okay,
talk.
but then I feel like you'd say negative things that I already hear anyway. And I wouldn't.
Saints above, she said, with a hand upon my head, when we wheeled over the field under the sky. Now I was 19, she was 21. We were high, low, high, low, high, low, high. We were high, low, high, low, high. Now the leper kneels and prays for brightened future, airy days. His bandages have all decayed. The sun is beating down. And from the forest flies a bird, a cardinal that's overheard and understood the leper's words and become his shocking crown. These are the kinds of things she'd say to me while crying on my shoulder. And I am trying to console her, but we're high, low, high, low, high, low, high. When you're high, you're low. When you're high.
Opening line leaves an uncertain ending. Always and always and always ascending. The chords seem too broad, but I'm gonna resolve. Never gonna resolve. Never gonna resolve. Never gonna resolve. Talk to me. Come on, talk to me. Yeah, talk to me. Hey, wake me up. Come on, wake me up. Waking up dry, waking up thirsty. Feeling remorse, feeling thirsty. Bring me a cup. Bring me water. We can ascend from this arrangement. We can see fate as entertainment. Bring me a cup. Bring me water. Yeah, bring me water. Always and always and always ascending. The shepherd misleads, so you think you're transcending. Always and always and always ascending. Pause the progression, but never gonna resolve. Never gonna resolve. Never gonna resolve. Talk to me. Come on, talk to me. Yeah, talk to me. Then wake me up. Come on, wake me up. Waking up dry, waking up thirsty. Feeling remorse, feeling thirsty. Bring me a cup. Bring me water. Yeah, bring me water. Yeah, bring me water. Bring me water. Bring me water. Put your ladder down. 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 Put your ladder.
Franz Ferdinand, always ascending. 2 words you can use to describe my life. Not true. It would be always in decline. That's 3 words. But anyway,
Wait,
that's
isn't
my
that
motto.
the same thing?
Ascending, you're going up. Declining,
Oh,
going
I
down.
thought
What
you
the
said-
heck?
I
Being
thought
your
you
math
said
major.
Descending.
Do the math
Sorry.
major. Oh my gosh, unbelievable. Before that, we had Bright and Future, Henry Jameson, The Wilds. Find out which is the song, which is the album, which is the artist. I just throw you it all in a mesh like let's
Everybody
all do the stay-at-home mom laugh. I make fun of Bina of that too much. Too much. If anyone wonders why I call her stay-at-home mom, keep wondering because I'm not explaining it. So, so anyway, we were just chit-chatting about how I think the tone of my voice doesn't match my attitude toward life, and Bina thinks it does. Like she thinks
it
that
does.
it matches my indifference.
Yeah, I think it really does.
Listen,
like,
being indifferent is very dangerous. I'm not always indifferent.
That
That's
girl,
terrible.
like she just doesn't, you know.
But I
she's
feel
gonna
like
do her
how
own thing.
mean and aggressive I could be sometimes. I feel like I should talk like this all the time. Like
No,
it's just
you're
like-
not a smoker. You don't need to
True.
talk like that.
True.
And you're not from the South, so you don't need to talk like this all the time. Like,
Yeah, but it's fun, Lucinda. I love doing weird stuff, basically. Wrapping it up.
you know,
We
we
were
have a
talking
lot.
about
We have
one
a-
other.
And we're back. Okay, so
I'm so happy that happened.
Why?
Oh my god. Oh,
we didn't plan that.
I'm gonna pee
people.
my pants. That was.
completely impromptu, as all our sessions are.
Oh my god. Like
So
we
I'll just go
both-
with my thought first, since you can't breathe over there. We have a lot to talk about. Rena, shut the goose off.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. My ribs. Oh.
So we have a lot to talk about when we move, our radio station, our radio R&B. If we move, like, are we taking Martha with us?
Lucinda, of course.
Is
We
Lucinda gonna make an
personally
appearance?
we personally ship our own interns wherever we're going. I can't
You're
believe
that Martha. You're gonna be expedited.
that was such or deported. I don't know. I'm just
Why? Where's Martha from?
I don't know.
We can't disclose
never
that
asked her.
information. That was a trick question.
Anyway, wow, such a twin thing we did right there. We both spoke at the same time. We breathe at the same time. We sniffle at the same time.
Yeah, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. See, that wasn't planned either.
That was totally.
All right, anyway, so what were you
planned.
going to say anyway?
I don't know, I forgot.
Okay, that's how life works. So, since there's so much ugly and evil going on in the world, we thought to give you some laughs this
Yeah,
session.
mood boosters.
Some mood boosters. So, first what we're going to do is we're going to give Rena a little quiz. It's going to be
I'm prepared.
you
I've
s-
studied.
It's called Your Stance on These 15 McDonald's Items Will Reveal If You Love Breakfast, Lunch, or Dinner the Best.
Well, I must say I know quite a lot about myself, so I'm pretty confident that I'll get
So
dinner.
If this is correct, it should choose dinner. But McDonald's items are
McDonald's.
gross anyway, so let's see.
Okay. Move over. I like to see the images.
Oh,
Mhm, yeah.
sorry. Okay.
First one's a no already. Next.
no.
I don't
Ooh,
like
look,
English muffins
look,
that much.
You can you can
No.
put like kind of yes and kind of no. You see that? So complete
Oh.
no. So here do 0,
Is
1,
it just an
2,
English
3,
muffin, or it's
4
also with the
Oops.
eggs and the cheese and the what is that top on? Is that bologna? What is that?
All right, so this is 6. 6 is right in the middle, and 12 is right at the end. Okay. So you have to give me 0 through 6.
Zeros
and thumbs
down.
0 through 6, no.
Okay.
Or 0 through 5, no, because
No,
6
just
is
put
in the
no.
middle.
No completely.
No, completely.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't like
wow.
the- I don't like
Wait,
English
egg
muffins.
McMuffin's not that bad.
Egg
Oh yeah,
no.
the English muffins aren't the greatest. Okay,
Yeah, it's not my thing.
Big
yeah.
Mac
Oh yeah, you can put that all the way.
all the way to the yes.
Oh, yeah,
Those,
that's
that does
yum.
really good.
Yeah, it's a double decker right there.
McRib, that's a thing. I didn't even know that. was a thing.
Ribs aren't my favorite actually, so I'd put that. How much you want to bet I'm gonna get lunch now? I'm thinking it
So
through.
what do you want?
Put that in the middle.
No
McRib.
opinion
Oh, I thought it was.
or middle in here? Yeah, so we'll
Yeah,
give you,
middle
like,
to
right
the
there.
yeah.
Okay.
I like a
Fries.
little- Oh yeah, you put,
Oh
the,
yeah,
put the puppy all the way
put
up.
that
Mm.
on like 70.
I'll just survive that.
Hash
okay.
browns.
I enjoy hash browns. you
How
know.
much would you say in the middle?
I would
or
Yeah, the
Kind
middle.
of
The
in
mi-
the
I
middle.
kind of like them. I
Alright.
kind of like them. I
we'll
like
put
fries
it in
better.
the middle of yes.
Yeah, okay.
Grilled chicken sandwich.
Something about grilled chicken in a sandwich. Just
It has to be done right. You know, if you ever go to
sometimes you get those flops and they're just
yeah,
dull
you
and
ever go to
stale.
restaurants? It's kind of just like too chickeny and like dry.
So
and
since
needs
this
to be
is
juicy.
McDonald's, put it all the way to the no because they don't do that shit right.
Chicken McNugs.
Oh yeah, you put that puppy up.
You're either like all the way yes or like no. That's
You know,
it.
I'm not really in
McCafe
between.
chocolate shake.
Oh, I like chocolate shakes. Yeah.
So like totes.
Yeah,
or
totally, yeah.
Totes. Okay. Hot cakes. Oh my god, half the stuff I didn't even
what
know.
are hot cakes?
They're
Pancakes?
just pancakes, but McDonald's themed.
I
guess.
like waffles better, so put that to the left. To put that
There?
not all the way 0, but you know, a little.
a little. Like
yeah,
that.
yeah, that's big. That's
Okay.
good. Put that on the scale right there. Yeah.
Sweet barbecue bacon burgers.
Ooh, I love bacon burgers. You put that puppy
Yeah,
all the way up.
bacon burgers
yeah.
are really good. And Boom Burger, they do it so.
Oh,
well.
they do.
Oh my god.
People go to Boom Burger. It's amazing and delicious. They got boom
in
sauce.
Mawa. It's the one, right? It's considered Mawa. It's like the one thing we
Mawa.
have
I
in
think it's
Mawa.
Mawa. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Besides Mawa bar.
No, I hate filet fish.
Filet-o
no.
fish. That looks like a sad excuse for a sandwich.
No.
Baked apple pie.
Oh, I love apple pie.
Yeah, that is good. So we'll put that up.
Fake McDonald apples.
Guacamole buttermilk crispy chicken sandwich. That
No.
looks pretty good.
No.
Not at all.
Mm-mm-mm. I mean,
Guacamole
when I
can-
yeah,
in
no,
one
I love
sandwich
guac.
too.
I love guac, but I'd rather have guac and bread than the rest of that stuff. You know, Chipotle's coming out with queso. Also, I see those commercials all over the place.
Kind of makes sense.
They're like in the commercial, they're so like fun and like
oh, yeah.
adorable.
No,
They're like,
Axe told me.
did you know we had queso? You would if you worked at Chipotle and if you went to those monthly meetings. And then I'd be like, well, that's right. I don't work there, so I didn't know they had queso. But they're like, because did you see it coming? You do if you
Axe
work here.
Axe
Stuff like
told
that.
me that he's like, oh my god, they did the funniest thing. He'll like set it up for me, and he's like, and then on the window they said it's not fake news. Do you get it, Peter? Do you get it? And I'm like, yeah, it's a good one.
In a world where a little boy tries to impress his sister.
Does it work? Stay tuned. Sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. Again, it just looks like fake on a.
Is that really an M on top of their bun right there?
I don't know. It does look like it. Yeah.
Jeez, it's been a while since I've been at McD's. You could put it in the middle to the left. Go toward the left. Yeah.
Okay. McFlurry with M&M candies.
No,
That looks weird.
I don't want any of that garbage.
Okay, let's click on
Okay.
done.
What do I win?
You just love food. That's what
Are you kidding me right now? That's we just wasted how much time? did we-
Every
Are you
meal is your
kidding me?
favorite because you love food, and who could blame you? Pancakes, sandwiches, salad, steaks, pizza, always.
Yeah,
good.
but you can up to perspective. You can eat pancakes for dinner. Are you
yeah,
kidding me? Right
I'm
now? I didn't
actually,
even tell
I'm
me it was
actually a
dinner.
little bit let down by that.
I'm-
I mean, I think that was a tad misleading.
Screw you.
All right, we're gonna
BuzzFeed.
switch over to one of our tweet lists, and then
Oh, these
we'll
are funny.
switch back into music for a little bit. We'll come
Oh,
back
yeah.
and we'll hit you with some more. So,
Yeah, we'll hit you all right.
bam! Never see it coming. So, what do you want, Rena? Tweets about boyfriends and husbands, or
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay. 16 tweets about boyfriends and husbands that are really funny. So, first one is when someone posted, when my wife falls asleep in a public place, I shake her a little and yell, "Don't you die on me." People always clap when she wakes up.
Would you laugh though if your boyfriend, you had, or even your future husband?
I think I would totally laugh, yeah.
You would.
Because
Actually, why am I
that's
asking
so-
this? Why am I asking this stupid question?
That's so much like playfulness, and they don't care
is.
about how they look. That's
Yeah.
like really great trait.
that turns
so
me
funny.
on. I'll
That's
say.
nice,
Mhm, yeah.
You know, like Bat Dad. Have you seen that on YouTube and on
Oh
the
my god,
internet?
he's so funny.
He's-
His vines, they're so cute.
He's hilarious, and
Mhm.
like you can tell that he just kind of parades around.
His wife puts up with it.
and she
his
gets
kids.
angry, like really angry, and some of them she's like, at first she thought it was funny, and then she just gets annoying. But like,
It's fun.
he's just he's creative, and his kids going on it. It's just really funny. So, I'll have the chicken finger platter, and my lovely wife will have hands over coupon something of equal or lesser value.
Make sure that wife doesn't spend too much.
My husband just texted me from the bathroom and asked me to bring him a lot more toilet paper. So yeah, the romance ain't dead, people.
Oh my goodness.
Man, what point do you have to
Oh
get
my
to that you're just
goodness.
like, is that the romantic gesture now? I wonder if this one's true. Bay asked what to do. What do I want to eat? Me. I want chicken Alfredo. Me to me. Tell him you don't know.
Can you repeat? I have no idea what you just said.
If like your boyfriend asks you, what do you want to eat, right? And you're about to say like, oh, I want chicken Alfredo, but something inside you tells you, actually just tell him you don't know.
But why would you tell him you don't know if
Because
you know
that's
what
a
you
typical
want?
thing that girls do. You don't have a problem with it, but
No, I wouldn't
you never
do
see that. Like girlfriends are
That's a
like,
typical
oh,
thing
I
girls
don't know.
do. I
What do
don't
you
do
want to
that.
eat? I don't know. But they really like, no, this is actually
No, if
what
I don't
want.
know, I say I don't know. But if I know, I'll tell you. You're asking me a question, aren't you? Is it rhetorical? No. You do that,
I'm
Peter?
sorry.
Peter,
No,
do you
I
do that?
don't.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
don't
thought.
do
If I ask
that.
you, you answer me, right?
But like, if I don't know a lot, obviously. I'm indecisive.
No, you
So
are
I
very
would say I don't know.
indecisive,
But
yeah.
if I know, I'd be like, no, like I would want a burger.
But how
now
come
or
you don't like when I
something.
make decisions for you then? If you're decisive, you can't
Because I
choose.
feel-
Like we went to buy socks the other day and you
Because-
couldn't choose which pack and you do the math in your head the
because
cheapest sale.
because I
And I told you this one and you're like,
because I don't want it to be cheap.
you don't gotta cry about it. It's okay. You should just take her glasses off to clean it, but it looked like she was crying. Anyway, I'm listening.
Gets me
Not
really emotional. So I
yeah, no, continue.
the point
Said
is
no
I
whatever.
can wow, okay. I can get there.
Stutter
like,
much?
the decision, like I can make decision just takes me time. So I don't want you to make it for
Yeah, you're
me.
mad slow.
Yeah. But
yeah,
I
but
will
I
get
could
there.
I
so don't
could
want
cut
it
your
made
time in
for me.
half if I make it for you. If I make the decision for you, it's done
I thought
already.
you were gonna say cut your toe.
What?
Why?
What?
You cut your toe now.
What is wrong with you?
And we're back. So, the next one is, I overheard a guy saying to his girlfriend, "Are you ready to rage?" as they walked into Target together, and that's what I want.
What do they rage? I don't understand.
Just you walk into Target, you're just ready to take that Target down, ready to do your stuff there. You clearly don't connect to any of these. You're just like, I'm not a typical girl. I'd just be like, this is what I want. You're
I
gonna
don't
deal
connect
with
to
it.
people.
to people in general.
I'm gonna be alone the rest of my life. I have a strong feeling. Wow, no comfort over there in the
I
left
don't know
corner.
what to say. You know, for 22
Yeah, I don't know what to
years
say
I've been
either.
trying
Yeah, what have we been trying at?
to save you. The next one. My husband is on the roof, only a few inches away from an insurance claim that could completely change my life. I bet you mom could relate to that one. That's not right, Mom. I'll have you know. I'm just saying it because it's truth, but it's not right.
Seriously though, I feel like there is some stuff I do say on air about myself that I shouldn't say.
Like what?
I don't know.
Maybe we shouldn't repeat it. Is that your point to the whole?
Yeah, don't repeat it.
Yeah.
I don't know, because people who listen in are probably like, no, I'd never go out with that bitch. She cray. I mean, you see people walk around and they're like holding hands, lovey-dovey, the boyfriend, girlfriend, and I'm sitting in a corner and I'm like, why don't I have anybody? And you're like, all right, I'm a mental and physical wreck. And you're like, now it makes sense. Ching. Like,
Yeah, now you're making
I don't know why that
connections.
equals money.
There you go. That's your first connection. It's great.
But I always be that. Will I be that bystander? Like, I'm fine with being that drunk aunt who just chills with you,
and there's
your
nothing
husband,
wrong with that.
and your future
for you.
little tiny chubby children. It was so cute. Squish them. Squish your cheeks. They better be cute. I mean, I will probably like them less if they're not adorable. I'll tell you that
I have
thing.
a fear. Like, I hope because it's.
Oh, you'll like them less too if they're not.
No, I won't. Like, I'll love them just as much. But I
Okay,
have a
that's
fear
good
because they'll
answer. That's the right
struggle in the
answer.
world. Like, if they're
Everybody
not,
struggles.
if like the better looking you are, like,
Easier life is.
yeah, I kind of feel that. So like, if they're better looking, I'll be like, oh my gosh, like they
It
won't,
kind
you
of
know?
stinks though. You can have this amount of intelligence, but everyone still cares about how attractive you are.
Yeah,
especially
that's
if
just how we're
especially if it's a
built.
girl.
Just
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah, but being you're attractive and intelligent.
When I woke from the car accident in a full body cast, my wife was right at my bedside to let me know that childbirth is still more painful. Just true connection right there. My husband
I mean, we've never had childbirth, so no, not a true connection.
no, I mean between like husband and wife.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. My husband's so smart. He's prepared for the apocalypse by leaving pants puddled on the family room floor so he can make a quick exit. So he just leaves his. I mean, come on, wifey. I'm pretty sure that's not the reason why. He's just leaving his laundry on the floor.
That's
if you ask me.
That's funny. The humor they find in it.
My wife's shampoo has Oxy Fusion technology, so I'm pretty sure my wife's shampoo is smarter than me. Is that just stuff they put on the bottle
really think
so women are like,
yeah.
ooh, like
I think
use
it's
Oxy
bull.
Fusion. Like, are you serious?
I think it's bull.
How can shampoo have Oxy Fusion? What does that even mean?
I don't even
Oxyfusion?
know. I bet if you ask them, they would know. If you Google it, Google would know. I don't know.
Impress your date by calling the waiter a coward when he warns you that your plate is extremely hot. I wouldn't be impressed. I'd be like, you're a jerk. Why would you call the waiter a coward? He's being so nice to you.
That's hilarious. Oh, be careful, your plate's hot, coward. Goodness. Oh, it's hot. Oh.
I totally handled
So
that.
babe, you gonna eat that last rib?
Ow. I
Why do you
always see my
always
head on the
smack your-
mic. I don't know because I laugh so much.
It's too light up there.
I don't know if I wanted to read this next one.
Well, it's now or never.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
Is that
gonna
it for the
read.
list? Are there more?
No, there are more, but I'm just gonna skip that one. So,
Okay, skip it. There's
Um,
more to come.
what my girlfriend thought on the first 4 dates: 1, nice shirt; 2, wow, a second nice shirt; 3, okay, first shirt again; 4, he has 2 shirts. Do guys actually like?
That's funny.
I think to them,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like when I went to California, like all the guys brought like, you know, a few outfits and then would like rotate it and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and they
just
didn't
like
care.
4 pairs of shorts, 3
Yeah,
shirts for
exactly.
7 days.
No,
That's what
we
they
were
did
there
somehow.
for at least
6 weeks.
At
okay, so
least
it's-
one.
Maybe that's a double.
Yeah, at least 3 weeks, because if you were there for at least
Oh,
only
right.
one session,
First or second
so
session,
at
right.
least 3
Mhm.
weeks, and like I'm there with like.
Good for
Look
them.
at
I wish
all
I could
my-
do that.
Yeah, I know. I should probably cut down too, but I feel like it's just a guy thing that they're just comfortable with that.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, he only has 2
another
shirts. He
thing.
only-
Check off the list of being better. It's better in the world as a guy than a girl. Great, Bina. Awesome.
Yeah, but you know what I found is that
we can create
when they-
life. I know.
that's true too. But
Pretty
they
powerful.
when they have to dress up, if you think they have to do all suits and stuff, and doesn't matter what weather, at least we can like wear like a light dress or something.
No, they have those polo shirts.
flats.
They have those are t-shirts.
No,
but you're right. They don't have.
If
We
they
can wear a
have to go-
skirt. Or
yeah,
we can,
if they have to go complete professional,
Yeah.
they have to wear like the long sleeve with the suit and the jacket. We can wear like something open and airy. So
Well, that's their problem.
that's our one up that I found in my 22 years.
I'm sure there's a lot more than that.
I know, but that one stands out.
That one of all of them. That one stands out. Okay, yeah, it's good.
Before I got married, I didn't even know there was a wrong way to put the milk back in the fridge.
What does that mean?
Well,
How is there a wrong way?
The husband probably put it in a certain way, and his wife's like, "That's not how you do that."
Oh,
This
the
is
label
right
has
way."
to show. Is
Yeah, or
that
something
it?
like
I feel like
yeah.
mom's yelled at us
No,
for
it's
that.
better if the label shows.
You remember
It's
she
true.
yelled
It's
at
more
us because
uniform.
we didn't close the cereal box right. She has you fold the plastic inside and then close,
Yeah, well,
snap the
technically-
cardboard.
Technically,
I'm like, it's closed. I
no,
remember
but
she got so
technically
mad at
that's
us.
how
Remember that?
you keep it from getting like dry and like over.
No, she was absolutely right and good reasoning, but like
come
I
on,
never.
man.
I'm like, there's a significant special way you have to close a cereal box. I had no idea.
All right, so we're gonna split the list right there, and we'll come back and read the rest of them after a few cool beats.
This is Reckless Love by Corey Asbury.
Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have been so, so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Yeah. When I was your foe, still your love fought for me. You have been so, so good to me. When I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. You have been so, so kind to me. And oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. And I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. No shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99, and I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God.
I've always been a dreamer, a soul seeker. I knew my life was meant for something deeper. You showed me there's beauty all along the way. Yeah, and I've been working till my feet hurt, holes in my t-shirt. Cut me at the Goodwill, cause you know it's cheaper. I've only got a few dollars to my name. No, I'm never gonna stop believing. I'ma let 'em know till the day I die. We'll lift you up. We'll lift you up. We'll lift you up. 'Cause you ain't never gonna let us down. We'll lift you up till this place erupts. We'll lift you up. 'Cause you ain't never gonna let us down. Yeah, it's been a long road, but I'ma still flow. I keep pouring out my heart for the people. I'll never let the passion fade away. And you're the only reason I'm preaching freedom. I'll be turning every eye to the kingdom, yeah. There ain't no way that'll ever change. No, no, no. I'm never gonna stop believing. I'ma let 'em know till the day I die. We'll lift you up. We'll lift you up. We'll lift you up. 'Cause you ain't never gonna let us down. We'll lift you up
Emotions like summer will wake to a blue sky, and I'll turn and hold you as we watch the sunrise. 'Cause this is amazing, running wild we do. My thoughts are hazy, this may be way too soon, but I will never let you go, never let you go. No, I will never let you go, never let you go. I'm so lost in these summer nights, so lost in your crystal light. And even when this night is dead, I won't regret the words I've said. Yeah, I will never let you go, never let you go. No, I will never let you go, never let you go. Through the longest of time, I will never let you go, and never let you go. If we fall off down the line, I will always keep her. Through the longest of time, I will never let you go, never let you go. If we fall off down the line, I will always keep her.
Never Let You Go by Kygo. That rhymes. Ryan Stevenson, Lift You Up, and we start off with Reckless Love. So we're going to finish off that article that Bina had for us. Always go to BuzzFeed. We always go to BuzzFeed.
Yeah, BuzzFeed has entertaining things.
They sure do.
All right.
Well, come on. What else is there? I want to know.
Okay, so doctor said, handing me my newborn baby. I'm sorry, but your wife didn't make it.
That is
Wait, I'm not done. Me
That's
handing
not a funny
baby back to him, bring me the one my wife made. I'm not sure I get that one. Do you get that
Is
one?
that too adult for us? Let me read it. Move over. Let me see. I don't get it. Why would the doctor even say that? Did the doctor actually
Was it a
say
joke?
that?
Just no.
That's not a
maybe
funny
it
joke
just
at
wasn't
all.
the right baby or something. I don't know. That's why I was trying to read it.
Yeah,
mentally
obviously,
in
I
my-
think that was the wrong baby. It's like, bring me the one that my wife made.
Or maybe we're just missing it entirely.
That's it. That was our
was
last
the
one. We
last
ended
one.
beautiful on that one right there. Yeah, no, but you had another good one in store.
Do you want me to tell you?
Oh, okay.
To
all right,
reveal
we'll
your
do
best
this.
quality, we
We'll
have
do
to. We
this.
have to do this because we have to redeem ourselves after that atrocious last one.
That McDonald's one.
So supposedly, if this one works correctly, you answer these questions, and then I will reveal for you your best quality, Rena.
All right. I don't know what it is, so I'm anxious to find out.
Well, let's see if it.
Okay,
is
what's my- what
floating
are
in
the-
there
what are-
somehow?
are the
Are you a
questions?
fan of Star Wars?
Yes.
Yeah. Wait, there are different ones.
Jeez.
Yeah, you can catch me on the dark
You could
side.
answer this entire quiz for me. I
Never
bet.
seen it. Not really. Oh my god, one of the best movies ever. Not a fan, but it's a classic. I only like the original trilogy.
Not true, because I did like Rogue One. OMG, one of the best movies ever. Is that the best high point on the Star Wars thing?
Oh
No, I like the you can catch me on the dark side. I like
Yeah,
that.
I would probably say that too. I'm a
Yeah.
Star Wars fan. On
Yeah,
the
I'm
dark
a Star
side.
Wars fan.
Do you like Harry Potter? I am Harry Potter. Yuck, nerd alert. Never seen it. Neutral feelings. Seen it and didn't like it. The books were better.
I feel like I heard one I didn't
Hmm?
like. I mean, neutral feelings, but I really did like Harry Potter though. But I never read the books. There
Yeah,
isn't
there's
one
no
that
like
says,
in between.
yeah, there isn't
here.
one that says like, oh, I saw it was pretty good.
So I guess choose the closest.
well, you do neutral feelings. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Do you like The Hunger Games? The books were better. Thrilling, amazing. Never seen it. No way. Neutral feelings. I only liked Katniss Everdeen. Said no and ever.
Put no way. I saw the first Hunger Games, and then I knew there was a
it's not,
trilogy,
like,
but I didn't
killer.
watch
It's
it.
not
No,
like it's not like something
I
you live for.
wasn't
And
hooked on it.
no, I really don't think anyone only liked Katniss Everdeen because she was kind of just like lifeless sometimes. Just like, all right, do something. Why are you staring at me?
Jennifer Lawrence acting.
Yeah, same in every single movie. Pick a color. Probably pink, right?
Is there lime green on there?
No.
Then yeah, pink.
There's aqua.
They ain't
Like
lime green.
Aquaman. Pick an animal. Rabbit, bird, puppy, horse, frog, or kitten.
Puppy.
Puppy. I think I would choose horse. Horses are great. What is your favorite day of the week?
None.
There is no choice for none. I would have picked it.
I'll say Saturday.
Saturday's a good one.
Yeah, it is a good one.
It is a good one. How do you classify yourself at school?
The
jock,
weirdo.
the
You
nerd.
got-
Yeah, definitely the weirdo. Popular
I'm-
kid, geek, or mean
I'm
girl.
not popular. I'm not a full-on geek. I do have my geeky
I wouldn't
moments.
say you're a mean girl, man.
I'm not a mean girl
Yeah, I
officially.
would
No,
go with
it's
the
not high
weirdo
school
is the
stuff. I'm a
best.
weirdo. I'm in my own
And
dimension.
you're a little more classy than a geek.
Oh,
so.
thanks. Yeah, that's it. You heard it, world.
All right. Actually, they didn't because it's not streaming. today, so
You heard
they
it.
will
Whoever's
hear it
listening to the
later.
recording.
What's your favorite subject at school? Math, gym, art/drama, foreign language, English, science.
I gotta
Art-
go. I gotta
art and
get.
drama, right?
I like science though. It's gotta be a tie.
Really? More than art and drama? I would say art and drama.
Okay, then put art and drama.
Come on, you complain
So
all
much
the
for my
time about-
major.
You got empathy? Yeah, right.
Yeah,
These
this is-
quizzes
this
suck
is-
today. Where'd you find these, Martha? You're gonna be fired in about 2 seconds.
I am empathetic.
You're not empathetic.
If you took it,
I wish
you would,
Mom was
you would
texting
get,
and she would
No,
totally
you
agree.
take it. You take it.
You know, I would have like the same.
No, you wouldn't. You chose horse. Maybe that changes it from empathetic to sympathetic. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna retake the quiz.
You
How
take
about
it.
how about you?
Skip the ones you know already.
All right, so let's see.
Only ones that are different. We
Catch
did the
Me
same.
on the Dark Side.
We did the same for Harry,
Harry
Potter, Star Wars,
neutral. Okay.
Hunger Games.
No. Wait, actually, I have neutral feelings for the Hunger
Okay.
Games. Not
Yeah,
like I
that's gonna
know.
make it. That's gonna change it so much.
Blue.
It's gonna be so different now.
Horse.
Horse. Yeah.
What's my favorite day?
It can't be Saturday. Choose something else.
I think it is Saturday.
Really?
though.
We have the
Yeah.
same favorite day.
Yeah, I would say either Friday or no Saturday. How do you classify yourself at school? Well, who am
You're
I?
the
then?
nerd for sure.
What's the difference between nerd and
I
geek?
don't. You major in math. I think that
Okay,
says it
fine,
all.
Nerd, math, obviously. I'm intelligent. Bam.
All right. That's a good
No,
one.
but I should have gotten empathy.
That's a good.
though,
I
don't
think
you
you're more. You're smarter than you
I
do
don't think
care
so.
for
I
people,
just work-
which is weird. You are a teacher though, because
You're more smart than like if you ever had to give a crap about anybody.
no, not true, not true. I would choose a person who was empathetic instead of a smart ass though. People who are too intelligent and think
no,
they
there's a
know
difference
everything.
between smart and smart ass.
but some smart people get carried away and they go into the ass part.
Okay.
I
So
like people. I'd rather hang out with someone who has a sense of humor, can make me laugh, and likes to just ponder about random shit and just
Yeah,
can
that's
carry a
true.
conversation. I would hang out with that person.
all right.
They don't have
So
to be intelligent.
we are going to close off before a little bit.
We
of
still got a
more
half hour to go.
music.
What are you
I
talking
know,
about?
but like this is our last like list-ish segment. So
I see.
these are
Okay.
times that Twitter taught us more than the education system, and let's see if Twitter is actually teaching us these things, or are people actually dumb.
Okay.
I just found out that the division symbol is just a blank fraction with dots replacing the numerator and denominator. Oh my god.
They just found this out.
Yes.
What did they learn throughout all of middle school?
I
No,
don't know.
elementary
But no one-
school.
If you think about that, no one teaches you like, hey, look, the division symbol is actually like, it's just kind of
well,
like
everything's digital.
you remember
now,
it as a
so-
division symbol.
Well, if it's digital though, you just put a slash. You don't. There is no divide symbol.
so I guess that
If
was
you're using
the
calculator and a computer. at
Yeah, I know,
least.
but they're trying to say like the dots resemble
Yeah,
where
I get what
the
the dots
numbers should
resemble.
be.
Awesome. Okay.
That was your math lesson, home economics. FaceTiming the water so it doesn't boil over while I'm watching TV in the other room. This I've seen all over the internet. You kind of like, you set like a laptop in the kitchen so you can kind of watch a pot on the stove, but really you're just in the other room. Like chilling. Or you're like chilling on your bed,
Chilling
but
like a
you're
villain.
watching the living room TV because you set up your laptop there and you're like FaceTiming with it. You know what I mean? It's just laziness of the current generation, actually. It's not really anything to be taught. Linguistics. It's called the mall because instead of going to one store, you're going to them all. I wonder if that's really why, you know.
Oh yeah, that's good. I
I
like
think
that.
I
was-
really do like that.
I
like
just
if
got a
that was
spur of enlightenment right there. Yes. Them all. No, seriously, we should find out if that's actually that. Wow, mind blown right now.
That's really funny. Etymology 2. Let's see if this is actually where this came from. Why do people, somebody asks, why do people say don't be a pussy? Like pussy is such a bad thing. Like I've heard this all the time. Why are people saying these things? And then someone answers because the word pussy is the short form of pusillanimous, meaning timid.
You said the P word so many times on our show right now. Isn't that a bad word?
No, I mean,
Yeah, don't say it again. Don't say it
I
again.
can say pussycat, can't I?
But don't you? You didn't say the cat part. You just said it on
so
its own.
what? It's just the same thing.
I don't grab him by the no. I don't.
But
I don't
I'm
like.
saying that
It sounds
No,
so
but
wrong.
pusillanimous
Stop
is a real,
saying
it's
the
a real
word.
It's a real
I
word.
don't
It
care.
means
Stop
timid.
saying it. It's a bad word.
Okay.
It just sounds awful. No, it's a bad word. It's like
But
saying
that's
the
an
F word.
actual term, meaning
Okay,
timid.
great. Skip it. Next one.
Financial planning. Pay half of your payment 15 days before the due date, then pay the remaining half 3 days before the due date. It'll boost your credit score. That's crazy.
These people
Is
learn
that
this stuff
real?
on Twitter.
I don't know. It's like somebody thinks of something and then says it on Twitter.
What are they? Confucius. That's it? That's all the list was?
No, I'm continuing.
So
So
you're just like keeping us in the dark and taking long pauses for no reason.
yeah, because I have to read them and make sure they're good or not.
Yeah, this is what you're supposed to do during the break, and
Yeah,
you know,
I know that's true.
beforehand. Bina, you ever heard of preparation for a show? I feel like I do most of the work on
Biology. Today I learned a cat's rear paw will always follow the place their front paw has stepped in. So just like
the show.
it does that just
Yeah,
on
Bina,
its
we
own.
understand what that.
Like no, I'm asking.
No, I
it just does it on its own.
I
like
didn't know that.
it
I
doesn't
should
even
ask.
try.
I dissected a cat in my class. We've done so many things with this
so
cat.
I wonder
We keep
if,
using the
I
same
wonder if
cat
anyone
for
actually
organ
knows that.
dissection and
You know.
nervous system and the circulatory system, respiratory system. No, I should ask my professor. That's a
I wonder if
cute
your
little
professor
fun
would
fact right
know.
there.
Yeah.
I bet they would know. Or you could just Google it. You know, Twitter isn't Google. Google's Google.
Public service announcement. In technology, you can backspace on the iPhone calculator.
Well, we don't have an iPhone. Don't care. Next.
Did you know that? Okay. Technology 2. If you're ever in an unsafe situation where you need to discreetly call 911, hit the lock button on your iPhone 5 times.
Oh shoot, they have a thing for that. That's smart.
I feel like things
I
like
feel like
that
that's
should
very
be
smart.
more known though. Like who knows that about the iPhone? Like things
if
like that
that's
should
legit,
be known.
that's a smart
You know,
way
I
though, because
thought-
sometimes you press the button and it makes noise. You can't talk to the you need to do it.
Dial and
What
the
if
light
there's
and blah, blah,
someone
blah.
who's inside your
yeah,
house,
that
an
should
intruder,
actually be on every single phone.
right? It
It's
should
like
be.
the same, but people should know about it. It's like the same thing that I found out just this semester, even though I've been at NJT for 2 years, not even including this semester, that if it's late at night, NJT and Rutgers both have a service that can pick you up from the Newark
Penn?
Newark Penn Station and bring you onto campus. And I feel like when we're going through all those little public safety sessions and public safety day, and when they're talking to the parents and they're talking about how they maintain the safety on campus, like why isn't that a more known thing so people know that, and why doesn't that go on pamphlets? It's the same kind of thing. Like the more people know about that,
instead of walking,
like they
alone at
walking
night or
at
whatever,
at
this will
night,
just
they get like
drop
a
you off at-
service that drops
drop
you
off
off
at campus. I don't know. I
from
didn't know about
campus.
that until this semester.
That is weird.
That's not that weird.
No, it is. You should know that. Also for iPhone too. I wonder if Android has one that also
just
does
keep
that.
pressing is it power button or the volume button?
For iPhone, it's the lock button.
Oh, lock button.
So that's like the home button, isn't it? Right?
yeah, like I could press the button.
Just
I
press
have
it so
here.
many times.
I'm
Your
gonna
phone's
just try
just
right
gonna
now.
get
Press it
mad.
5 times.
Just
and be like,
my phone's
shoot.
just gonna get mad
Be
at
like,
you.
oh, hi, 911 operator. You're an RB radio show. Any thoughts?
Okay, if you lose a Snapchat streak, this is your communications lesson. If you lose a Snapchat streak, go to Snapchat's website and file a claim saying connectivity issues, and it will return. What?
I don't use Snapchat.
But I feel like that's such overkill just
That's
to
by
get back
Brian-
one Snapchat that you lost.
Was that by Brian Reynolds? Not related to Ryan Reynolds. Brian sounds like
Oh my
twins.
gosh.
I just saw the dude's name right there.
So apparently in psychology, if you have anxiety, you take deep breaths in sync with this specific tune that I can't play for you right now because it's on the desktop. And it's supposed to like lessen you deeper for like a panic
It's just a
attack.
breathing exercise.
Yeah, but
If
it's
that's
to
all it
this
is, though.
specific tune.
Oh, you could do it to any yoga tune.
Can you, Rena? Do you even know anything about relaxing?
It's called sleep.
Urban planning. Did you know that Penn Station is called Station BC? Is called Station because trains pass through it, but Grand Central is called Terminal because trains only end and begin there.
Interesting.
That is cool to know. U.S. history. I just read that in the 1940s there was a trend among women to wear sweaters custom knitted with their phone number.
What?
Why? I didn't even know that.
That's dope. I wish mom had one of those sweaters.
But why? Like,
Old-time
that's
rotary
just like
phone number?
giving your information out to people. What if you don't want them to know your phone number?
No, I'm not saying it was a good idea, but I'm saying I'd want one of those sweaters. There's only like what 4 or 5 digits on there, something 6 digits on there, because you have the rotary phone. You didn't have the same serial numbers that we have.
After all my years of drinking these, do you know those like Kool-Aid red things?
Oh
You know
my
what I'm talking
gosh,
about?
that's years ago. I haven't
Yeah.
seen that. Wow, I haven't seen one of
I
those in
finally figured
forever.
out that you can reverse the top and close it again. They're like these little like
What?
plastic Kool-Aid things.
I thought as soon as you broke off the plastic tip, it
yeah,
was
everyone
done.
did, but apparently you can turn it around and you can actually close the top. Why don't we know these things?
What?
Why isn't that on the box?
That's such a 90s, kid Kool-Aid drink.
Yeah.
That's insane. What? What I would do to be a kid again. Bishop Briggs, Wild Horses.
You hold me down in the best way. No quarter from these chains that I slept on my heart for a feeling. Why can't I let my demons lie? Keep screaming. dirty lens of a broken smile. And I swear I'm not a pretender. Sometimes it's love was the biggest lie. So I'll keep on damning the devil, and you'll keep on saying it's alright. Oh glory, I'm a believer. Oh Lord, I'm holding tight, but wild horses, wild horses, wild horses, run faster, run faster, run faster. Wild horses, run faster, run faster, run faster. So I'll keep on damning the devil, and you'll keep on saying it's alright. Oh glory, I'm a believer. Oh Lord, I'm holding tight, but wild horses, wild horses, wild horses, run faster, run faster, run faster. Wild horses, run faster, run faster, run faster.
Did you find what you had before? Can you see what you want to ignore? Yes, there's no doubt about it. Did you buy what you can't afford? You're waking up on the kitchen floor. Yes, there's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Trying to figure out who you're supposed to be. How'd you find yourself if you never leave? I live my whole life in a fantasy, and I'm about to let go. What's my motivation? You see so much more than you could see before. It's a permanent vacation. I'm willing to learn, but I won't wait my turn. What's my motivation? To leave this permanent vacation. Can you drive like we're out of time? You spent your money and you know it's a crime. There's no doubt about it. So give it up, but you don't know why. So kiss goodbye to the summer. Yes, there's no doubt about it. And no doubt about it. Trying to figure out who you're supposed to be. How'd you find yourself if you never leave? I live my whole life in a fantasy, and I'm about to let go. What's my motivation? You see so much more than you could see before. It's a permanent vacation. I'm willing to learn, but I won't wait my turn. What's my motivation? To leave this permanent vacation. To leave this permanent vacation. You see so much more than you could see before. It's a permanent vacation.
Fresh laid concrete, melodies blowing. Don't care where we're going, but the day's wasting. Just keep moving and take it all in. The rumble of harmony, but no note is wrong. And let's take the city and make it our song. Tapping, feet speed walking, cars just driving, daydream gazing, just keep moving and take it all in. The rumble of voices, the beats to our song. The horns are just on the beat, honking along. Let's be the harmony, but no note is wrong. And let's take the city and make it our song. Let's take the city and make it our song. Everything going on around you, just close your eyes and disconnect for a moment or two and hear the rumble of voices of the bass to our song. The horns are just on the beat, honking along. We'll be the harmony, but no note is wrong. And let's take the city and make it our song. Our song. Let's take the city and make it our song.
I'm not awake. I'm not alone. You're right beside my face. Will you love me this way? 'Cause I'm dancing with my eyes closed. It's okay, it's me, babe. One more time for my taste. One more time for my taste. See me fall from your eyes to your waist. One more time for my taste. Drink this wine from your sweet, from your case. I feel your love, I feel your faithful ways. You're not awake. You're not alone. I'm calling up the fragile case. Oh, baby, are you dancing with your eyes closed? It's okay, it's me, babe. One more time for my taste. I'm making one more time for my taste. See me fall from your eyes to your waist. One more time for my taste. I drink this wine from your sweet, from your case. I feel your love, I feel your faithful ways. See me fall from your eyes to your waist. I feel your love, I feel your faithful ways. One more time for my taste.
time for more. One more time for more. One more time for my home. I'm looking wounds all lay down. I'm looking wounds all lay down. I'm looking wounds all lay
That's Taste by Rye. Then we had Grace Vanderwall, the winner of America's Got Talent. Year ago, 2 years ago, I don't remember. Anyway, she's adorable and she has great music, and that's the song she wrote,
Aw.
City Song.
Beautiful.
Then the Academic Permanent Vacation. So another lovely set of music for you guys, and we started off with Bishop Briggs' Wild Horses. So a blend of acoustic, some indie pop, some alternative, anything else got coming your way. And like I said, I don't think we've ever repeated a song on our show. Every playlist is special.
What if like one of our listeners comes back and like,
It's possible we might have.
see right here, you guys are liars.
We probably did repeat maybe just one song, but I can't recall. I don't remember, because every time I look on Spotify, if it's new releases, you know, they have the browse on different categories. I always click there. It's always brand new music I've never heard of that I put on there. So I usually don't go back in time with the old music, because I don't want to repeat it, because a lot of it's so good, and I can't remember, like, oh, did I play this one yet, or did I do this already?
No,
or
but
whatever.
generally they're
great
new
classic
ones,
rocks.
yeah.
Yeah, no, they're great classic rock songs, blues songs, jazz songs, like other ones that we still should venture on their path and find and play in our show. But I've just stuck to alternative for a bit. So
yeah.
yeah, no, great music. We always get our articles from BuzzFeed too, though. We're done, I think, with the articles for the day. So we're gonna just do some, end of the show chit chat as the clock strikes 6:19. I don't know where you are, but it's 6:19 where we are in Newark, New Jersey.
So
Yeah.
specific.
So we're not that specific in RB. Are we? But yeah, we have hopefully more people, like we said, our Christmas and Thanksgiving specials. I don't even know what the playlist would be though for a Thanksgiving Day special. I feel like last semester and every semester we always just clumped it in with Christmas.
Kind of like,
You know what I'm saying?
what
Maybe
about
I did a
fall,
gobble.
right? Like
I did a
fall
gobble
will-
song. Then there are fall songs. That's true.
Yeah.
But man, is it cold though? Like this morning, 40 degrees, cloudy, and I think it's gonna be that way for the rest of the week. It's winter now though.
Yeah,
It is not. It's
it
no
is
longer fall. Like
crazy.
it's cold weather, and it's immediately. I hate how if you get up super early, 6:30 in the morning, it's super dark out still, and now you have to wait longer for the sun to come out. And now that it's cloudy, it's not that great. And then it's 6:20, right now, but I bet as soon as we walk outside the studio, walk outside of the campus center, it's gonna be dark. And that's what happens. It turns
Yep.
dark around like 4 o'clock already.
Yeah,
I'm not liking
It's that kind of when
But
they
it does-
talk about
It makes your day
you leave
go by fast, though. It really does make it feel
Yeah.
like your day's
you
over in a
leave
jiffy.
before dark, like you leave when it's dark, you come home when it's dark, and it's just
Is that what they say, Vina?
like what?
You're like, that's what they say. You arrive when it's
No, when like people talk about it all the time, it's like, oh my god,
and
I
you
like
leave when it's dark.
all day you're almost stuck inside where you like don't see the light. Come
and
in when
you're
it's dark.
trapped
Nobody ever goes in.
alone.
Nobody ever comes out.
That's Willy Wonka. Another movie reference. Another movie called A Lone Wolf. Just sitting there.
Life
and
is full of movie references.
We were watching one movie with mom. It was I think an old 40s 50s movie with it was so racist because it was these white actors and it was a black and white film. I know it must have been 40s and black and white film where they had like dudes pretending they were Chinese. I think it was The Rise of Saigon. It's like some I'll have to find it. I'll have to ask Mom. But this is like literally how they acted and how they were talking, how they spoke to make them make themselves sound Asian and make them what they did to their like faces with the eyes, and then they dye their hair black to make them look Asian. Like he was so racist. It was ridiculous. And the girl was literally talking to this other white lady, and the white lady just like looked bored out of her mind, like her face. But she was like, and then the empire, you did things like as such and this. And then you did this fine and that this. And that's how she spoke. And I'm like, oh my God.
I remember you making fun of that.
The
and
scene
I was
when
like,
it felt like it went on for 10 minutes.
She's like, dude, out with it already.
I know, exactly. I'm like, say what you gotta say. We don't need a long monologue. What is going? And Mom was just laughing about it. I'm like, you're the one watching this movie. That's literally, imagine an entire movie. So, and then we did this.
They haven't stopped doing that, you know? Like,
are you talking about when they had Jake Gyllenhaal pretend to be a Persian?
That's
instead
another
of
one.
An actual Iranian actor.
And I'm pretty sure you could have found one.
No, it's true. They'd still do
when
that. Hollywood
Tom
still
Cruise played some Japanese warrior.
Oh, yeah, samurai. Yeah.
What? They did for years. Years ago, they took white actors and actresses and used body paint and spray and things like that and made them African American when you could have just found it. Doesn't make any sense, and they've been doing that forever.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
So it's not a new thing.
Ooh, sorry about that.
Are you? Are you sorry about that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather see, you can find someone who has that background, the heritage, the culture. There's someone who's part of that nationality who and they can be born here, they can be American, but their parents can be from another country. They could be first generation and look like and do whatever. And I bet they have acting chops, you know, and you can put them in a film.
They have what?
Acting chops.
What's that?
A skill, like acting. So it's just, I'm trying to, you know. You ever heard that phrase?
No.
Like acting chops?
Did you just invent it?
No, that's been, no.
Acting chops is not a thing.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. I'm typing it right. Acting chops. Acting chops. Yeah, look, skill or experience, excellence in a particular field or activity. Boom.
Did you just make that up?
No, oh my God, really? Like the time I said it, Google's like, oh, Rita needs backup. Okay, so we're just gonna put this search in so to prove being wrong.
Martha probably put that in a Wikipedia page 10 minutes ago, just
Martha
so you could
Stewart?
whip it out right now.
I wonder if people actually believe we have these interns. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get more people on the show. And I don't know if we're gonna have another live performance, but we will definitely let you guys know and stay tuned for that, because we got great feedback on the first one we did, the first one we've ever had in WJTB Studios on R&B, and it's the first time Michaela was on the radio. I just love hearing every time. Like I always ask them, "You've been on the radio before? This is that?" And then we're their first experience.
We're like, hey,
it's just so adorable, you know. We're going through it together. Yeah, no, it's great. It's great. I'm ready, though, pumped to watch some Christmas movies. You know, who's ever out there.
Yep,
people do
up.
Secret Santas. People, I don't know. Everyone's getting geared for the holidays. We went to Tuesday mornings. You guys need ideas for, like, places to go and shop? We'll only tell you up north by Mawa, because that's where we go.
But we can't forget Thanksgiving first, you know?
No, I mean, I was telling Mom about I was watching Food Network, of course, get those delicious food channels. And delicious thing you do with your leftover stuffing, you bake it with mac and cheese.
Yeah.
And you put this delicious cheese on. Oh my God. That will definitely have to do.
Any dish really with cheese is just fantastic.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, I saw something this morning that you take like a whole round of brie. I don't even know what you call it. Like, you know, brie comes in like circle.
Yes.
I'm not. I just saw it.
Mm-hmm.
And you cut it up and then you put it in like Pillsbury dough in like little muffin tins, and then you put like cranberry sauce on it and like pecans or something, and then you bake it, and then you have like these little appetizer bites.
I'm not a fan of cranberry or pecans.
What? Or
so
brie,
count me out on that.
Like,
nope.
I literally just listed something.
This entire dish I won't taste. Anyway, that's a sneak peek for more to come for you guys. Catch us next Monday. This is Cold War Kids So Tied Up with Bishop Briggs once again.
Thanks for joining us
on R&B. Toodlepip.
You can't cut me loose until you show me. I told you the truth about the old me, and now you use confession as the proof.
challenge you.